Hello, welcome. Leave your swords at the door, please. And take some at this dingy...
We're back with The Witcher 3.
Yeah, but we're still in space, apparently.
Apparently.
Space castle.
Yeah.
Where did they get this cow skull? We discussed the bricks, where it's like, you live in an asteroid, so obviously you can get all these bricks, no problem. But where the hell do you get a cow skull?
That's very true.
Also, that's clearly not a cow skull. Look how gigantic it is.
Well, maybe it's some kind of alien
Space cow.
space cow that lives on asteroids? I don't know. No, there's probably not a good enough environment. You need, space grass for big space cows.
Normally, I'd, at this point, do a dramatic reading of the neural net log, but there's far too much for me to be bothered, except for I just want to point out this one bit right at the top. This mission is suicide, but I guess I've earned myself quite a reputation for blindly accepting just about anything no matter how suicidal. It's like, yep, that's definitely true. You go first.
What else am I going to do?
Just sign up for any mission.
Well, he's clearly not able to hide anywhere because he gets found wherever he goes.
And then the station plays up.
Yeah,
It's true that, considering he's a freelancer, he doesn't have much agency. That's kind of the point of being a freelancer, is you can choose what you do, right?
Trent, change of plans.
Not this guy, though.
We just got news that
take the lead.
invaded the Sigma system.
Trent, change of plans. Take the lead. Well, that doesn't sound like a change of plans to me. Sounds like exactly the same as it always is.
This is what always happens.
Yeah, you don't get to decide where you're going, but you do get to go first.
What did they say was the change of plan? I wasn't paying attention. It sounds like we're still going to Germany somehow. Which isn't exactly a change of plan either.
No, but we're now going
Also,
to...
I'm not taking the lead, by the way, at this point. For some reason, they're flying in front of me.
Also, they're taking us to an uncharted jump hole.
We are near the jump hole.
Oh, yeah, naturally. Ow.
Proceed, Kobo.
Boing.
I will follow you through.
It's Mr. Sudo again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my. Sigma 13 jump hole.
It's my favourite way to say hole.
You might be being stealth and going into German space, and we're flying a Kasari ship, which is acceptable, I suppose. But Hackathon's flying a Corsair ship, which is just it's a pirate ship. It's like,
A large Rhineland fleet is a massive.
doesn't matter if he's stealth or not.
Mr. Trent, take the lead.
No matter how much stealth he is, he's still looking like a pirate.
See, when he says take the lead, is that just so that he can show off that he can overtake you immediately?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Like I say, oh my god.
Move your entire Titan fleet into Sigma.
He becomes suddenly quite...
Oh, hello.
Essex,
Destroy the Rhineland fleet. Okay.
Oh, great. Another German fleet.
Oh god, I forgot how this fucking game works.
Oh, this went well then. Change of plan. Let's go straight into their blockade.
Oh god, how does this game work? I played a different space game again.
Have you?
You're not helping me. Torpedoes are still pretty effective against cruisers.
Oh, that's handy.
It's weird.
It's weird how the gunboats look sort of like mini cruisers and vice versa.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just the right design that makes them look like that.
Maybe.
I find it slightly odd that launching torpedoes isn't more of a moment, but it's just kind of a talk.
Yeah.
Ka-talk.
Barely noticed them because they move about the same speed as you, so
Or slower.
you just overtook them.
How much of this do I have to destroy? Do I have to destroy all of this? Because there's 4 more cruisers and a battleship.
It did say the fleet, didn't it?
Yeah.
Change of plan.
Torpedoes. I assume someone's going to turn up to help us or something at some point.
Yeah,
right?
something's going to happen.
Tobias.
That would be a twist. He comes out of nowhere from Brazonia. Oh god, was that still not enough?
Or if you want to carry on the out of nowhere puns, memes, pun memes, John Cena just turns up. Out of nowhere.
Wait, that still wasn't enough. Die already. Very good.
Out of nowhere. And apologises to China. Rhineland is not a real country. I realise the error of my ways.
What's that guy's name?
Torpedoes
George
carry like 50.
Carry like 50.
His thumbs.
George
Yeah,
Diaz de
half.
Bones. Theo Baumhauer.
Yeah. That's not a very German sounding name, is it?
Baumhauer.
No, that is. But Diaz.
Yeah. Diaz de Bones. Or de Bones. Did that cruiser just
that one's already
scream?
blown up. Yeah, I think it might have. Right,
The
that
fact
was
that
it.
you can survive this kind of giant.
Oh, I
To make a run for it.
break off your attack. Damn it, I wanted to kill this battleship for my stats.
Yeah, that shit kills. You've got to love them.
I don't think I can, though, because if I hang around too long, it'll probably just fail the mission.
You think? More than half dead. Oh,
Also,
okay.
a bunch of extra Rhinelands have just turned up.
Why are we going so slow? Trent, give more power to the engines.
Then why did we have to sit around here for a minute? I wasn't paying attention again.
No, I'm
It's
not
like,
quite sure.
Destroy the fleet. Something happened, and then we have to leave.
They have bigger fish to catch than us.
Oh, right. Something else came to fight. Right.
will get crushed in the middle.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
What is this place?
What you see here.
Not enough to
remains
actually
of
dare
a
you.
decisive battle in the 80-year war between Rhineland and the GMG. The jump hole is directly ahead of us.
This jump hole will take you to New Berlin. This is as far as Lord Hikira and I can go. Kasaria's citizens in Rhineland are being arrested on sight. Or worse.
Von Clausen is awaiting you on New Berlin. It is imperative that we bring him out alive. Good luck, Trent.
Dock.
Let's go. To probably green space, I'm guessing.
Right.
Rhineland's theme is just green. No, this is just black. Just regular coloured space.
What?
Hmm.
How unusual.
Well, this jump hole comes out very close to this train lane.
Hmm.
Not a well-hidden jump hole at all.
Kind of cool looking asteroids. Have they been mined, or are they just like naturally crystalline,
They just chipped.
Yeah.
or just shipped, or just couldn't afford the polygons?
What sort of
Sharp rock.
asteroid field is this? The Haras field.
Hmm.
It's a mined-out asteroid field of some kind.
Maybe that's meant to look like it's been mined out. Oh, that was close.
Again, we come out of the jump hole directly next to New Berlin.
Get here.
I guess no one's found that jump hole because it's right next to a trade lane. And why would you get out of the trade lane?
You have to find him quickly.
How can we still hear Hackera? Do like communications work?
He's somewhere around, I believe.
I thought he said he didn't. They didn't
He's
follow
not,
us
he's not
into the
coming
jump
with
hole.
us to the planet, obviously.
I thought
He's a Kasari.
I thought him and Kobo literally just said this is as far as we go.
I think
My good
Kogo
sir,
might
may
have.
we interest you in a reading for what the future may hold for you?
No, thanks.
Contact the dearly departed? Help you find someone?
No.
Mr. Blix here is never wrong.
We've
about
seen these
such
guys
things.
before, haven't we?
He says you are looking for
Have we?
someone.
I think so.
For Herr von Clausen.
Does he speak for himself?
No, maybe not.
Use the glowing
Mr.
crystals.
Blix has connections to sources on a higher plane.
And what about you?
No.
I mean,
I
wouldn't everyone in the bar just turn around and be like, "What the
together.
flaming hell was
What's
that?"
that guy doing?
You are willing to pay.
Try to ignore him.
So where did that noise
We
come
are
from?
in control of one such man now. The man you seek.
Where did the
You see,
moans of 1,000
we
trapped
will
souls
be
just
able to
emanate from?
Why?
To deliver a message.
From another plane.
To meet Herr von Clausen on the old terraforming platform on the planet Holstein within the Frankfurt system. Don't worry, Mr. Trent. The gods are smiling upon you. When you get there, the time will be right.
Thanks, mystery German guys.
Hmm.
Very helpful.
Are they the No, maybe I haven't,
like-
maybe I don't recognise them. I thought I recognised them, but maybe that's just the faces in this game.
It's like, were they meant, like, did they, was like, who are we going to get to deliver this message? Well, let's just pick these weird guys.
And the screamy dude.
I think they're like off-putting enough that they don't arouse suspicion. Cause
Yeah, exactly. They're so weird. It's just like, they're just weird. We don't worry about those guys. They're just weird. Let me buy some more torpedoes while I'm here in Germany. With a new shield. Oh no, it's worse.
the sconce.
I happen to buy the German ship here. Of course not, because this is the actual planet. There won't be the heavy.
Oh, is this like time to?
You also need to be much higher level. These are post-game ships.
Oh, so can you actually buy the German heavy fighter from here? No,
Not from here, but you can buy it from a battleship, probably. But
Right.
not until you're like level 20, presumably.
24, what is this?
Well, for the civilian heavy fighter.
right. So you can blow up German battleships, but you can't dock with them and buy fighters.
Well, you might be able to dock them. Potentially.
As we fly around in our distinctly Japanese ship that isn't going to arouse suspicion in a territory where they're just
I'm Hans Fischer, a friend
arresting
of
all the
Mr.
Kisaris.
He asked me to accompany you on your way to Holstein. Follow me. We're taking the trade lane to the Frankfurt gate. I'm also a good friend of Herr von Clausen.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
He and I have been providing Lord Hakara with information ever since the nomads infiltrated the
Suddenly
Rhine.
accents.
And here we are talking about the aliens just on open comm channels.
Yeah. Oh, it's common knowledge in Germany.
Well, yeah, I guess. Probably, but not really. I guess they are still trying to hide it in amongst their government takeover.
This is Battleship Freya. Identify yourselves.
Hello.
Freya, this is Daumann freighter DHC 3417. We're transporting supplies to planet
Two battleships.
Acknowledge. DHC 3417. You're clear to proceed.
Mr. Trent, please go.
And what about us?
Yeah, it's just like, and we're not. It's like we're a freighter delivering supplies. These two heavily armed combat ships that we are.
Fighters, yeah.
Oh, there's some green.
A little bit green.
Got the green.
We're approaching the trade
Oh,
lane.
that.
Well,
looks
even
like
more
Germany.
battleships. What are these?
They have so many
Got more
battleships.
gunboats.
These. Right.
Dock.
We were flying around for ages trying to find the Bretonian battleship.
Yeah, but I bet you can't dock with any of these.
Yeah, probably not.
I bet there's two real German battleships, and these are just all story emplacements.
Yeah, probably. Very dark, very like.
The Rhineland military has been brutally
A
suppressed.
lot of natural
Small
light.
battleships.
To the war with Kusari. We are about to pass by Mannheim Station. Word is that the military has detained hundreds of journalists and activists there. Nobody knows if they're alive or dead.
Continue this little tour of Rhineland space. Look at all these battleships and hear about random arrests and stuff.
What kind of government is the Rhineland meant to be? Is it meant to be democratic or autocratic?
So far, so
I
good.
don't know if they've ever said exactly.
I mean, they're very militaristic, apparently.
Sure, but that could be post-alien takeover that they've just
Yeah.
started building more battleships.
Yeah, makes sense.
Although considering how many destroyed battleships we just saw in the here's the end of the 80 Years War memory film.
The Rhineland fleet has invaded
With the mining people, right? Oh no.
with you in the Hamburg system.
Yeah.
I will transmit precise coordinates later.
GMG?
Here we
Yes.
are. I've got a rendezvous with a Bundschuh agent on the southwestern continent. Give my regards to Herr von Clausen. Good luck, Trent.
So the hacker was coming to Germany anyway.
Maybe. I didn't hear that. What was he saying?
He's basically saying
Said
like
that
you
the
can't come back
Germans have
to.
invaded.
I didn't hear that bit, but he's basically just saying you can't come back to Kasari. So it's like, so yeah, we'll come to you, sort of thing.
You come to some random planet, you can tell which one's the northern and the southern continent. How do you know which is the western one?
Yeah.
Good question. I mean, it must be all in like the nav system, right?
Yeah, yes.
Here we are on another oil rig. Or maybe a luxury food rig for all we know.
Are you
Did we
Mr.
just
Trent?
randomly salute this guy?
You weren't followed, were you?
I don't think so.
Good. I can't see how
I
pleased
like
I am.
fancy shirt.
Jana and Blix told me we're coming.
Interesting pair.
Blix took the liberty of reading your thoughts while you were on New Berlin. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I had to be sure that whoever hacker has sent had not been tampered with. A man in my position can never be too careful.
I understand. Now let's get you out of here while we still can.
No arguments here.
Is that what it's being called now when you've got like purple eyes? You've been tempered.
I guess.
It's tempering.
Well, yep, fine. The survival of mankind in the colonies. I think that's
That's
probably
your
what
reward.
That's going to be the reward for all the missions from now on, I think.
Hacker told me there's
But what if I don't want people to survive?
sent ships to meet us in the Hamburg system. Perfect. That fits
Hamburg.
well into my plans. I have a piece of unfinished business I want to take care of.
Oh no.
We have to fly to a nearby rebel base. An informant recently supplied me with construction blueprints for a new type of vessel being built by the Rhineland military. It is unlike any other ship, Mr. Trent. The design is alien. I have contacted a friend of mine who leads a rebel group that opposes the new Rhineland regime. Their base is not far from here.
Is this one going to explode?
Odds are, yes.
Well,
I don't know, the odds have been going down. I think we're
Yeah.
like nearly 50-50 to that by now.
Always bet on black.
proven wrong lately.
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Ooh. There's a chance.
Clausen, we are
But no, we're going to have to save this one, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but you save it and then you dock and then you...
And then you are talking, there's more of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they blow it up.
Yeah, so it works.
Okay. Other bingo events then. Will the dock hole be on fire when we...
Yeah, that's like the middle grade of getting blown up, when it only partially blows up.
Cornelius Schultz.
Cornelius.
There's another huge Lobato there. I mean, this is more than just green space. We've got yellow, nebula.
Yeah. They've got a range.
This is,
Rhineland.
yeah, this is colourful.
See? Today you will die.
Ow.
Don't you see, person who I've never spoken to? Wait, so why... If he's referring to them as Rhinelanders, what does that make him? Is he,
Yeah.
Well, I think the idea is that these guys are like rebelling against the Rhineland like state, essentially. So they're like, we're maybe not Rhinelanders any longer, I guess. These military types clearly are.
You know what, I just... I mean, I thought, well, what would you call these guys then? Are they like rebel enders? And it's like, no, that doesn't work.
No. Well, they didn't even catch on fire yet. There's still time.
Remarkably intact.
Dock.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 1.
Not on fire. Distinct lack of fire going on.
I've never heard of them.
They're good people, Trent. Good people in a bad land.
Herr von Clausen, I'm glad to see you made it. And this must be your way out.
Yes, my savior, Trent. This is Klaus Botz.
So mustaches are still in fashion in Germany as well, then.
Out.
Very badly,
Yep.
I'm afraid. The Rhineland regulars have been hitting us with everything they've got recently. But we are still ready for you. Our attack wing will meet you both at the rendezvous point as planned.
Excellent, my friend.
Acting.
Today we will put a stop to the Chancellor's secret weapon.
Oh, right. That's right. Yes, we have to go and
Trent, you have no
attack the
idea
German
how
shipyards.
it was to betray my world in order to save it.
No, I don't. But I am willing to help you finish what you started.
Thank you.
Why would you make such a like?
German ship. Ooh. Or the pirate ship.
Something about that exchange there that just seems like needlessly slightly aggressive. It's like, no, I don't understand, but whatever.
Yeah. He wasn't very
That's
sympathetic.
20 as well.
They're an ugly ship.
What level are we?
We're like 15, 14?
Oh wow, quite far.
No,
behind.
17 actually. Only 3 more levels until probably the end of the story.
Still, that's
Yeah, it's not that sleek, is it? That
it's not pretty.
stiletto.
Still like this is
The one where
an apt name though.
Well, I think the one where it has like the Hackett flies, the one where it's got the full loops instead of just the pointy bit. It's slightly better.
Loaded into cargo hold.
You have better shields? Nope, you have the same bad shields.
Palisade.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Silver. Go look in the bar for a second, see if what kind of space bar they have. Our regular T station space bar,
Yeah.
the kind that kind of explodes sometimes.
Come on, we need a beer hall or something. I suppose this isn't fully German, is it?
Trent, according to my
The full
sources,
German.
The Rhineland military is amassing a fleet at a secret installation not far from here. We must strike this installation in order to slow the growing Rhineland war machines. If we are successful, this strike will greatly delay the Rhineland war plans.
This will not be an easy operation. The installation is surrounded.
That's why we're only sending through people.
by a field that has been further reinforced by mines. In addition, there is only one known way in and out of the field. A small passage located to the east of the field. Our scouts report that it is no more than 100 meters wide.
Our sensors are unable to penetrate the field, so we have no tactical information about fleet.
We're 100 meters wide is quite big.
Installation itself. Despite this, we must strike the
Kind of, I
installation.
guess.
Be wary of
We're
the
not that big in space.
The mines are low yield, but will still do quite a bit of damage to your ship.
This operation is vital to
Well, then aren't they
the both Rhineland
high
and
yield?
Kusari. If
Still do quite a bit of damage.
none shall survive. Stay alert and await my orders once we reach the end of the passage.
We hear. All fighters break formation.
No, we've got more than 3 of us now.
Everyone. While the radiation in the field will damage your ship, the minefield is significantly more deadly. Stay calm and fly right. Let's go.
What's going on with these?
glowing
Tell where the
balls.
passage is. Oh, I see. You have to.
Into a huge open area. They are also picking up a massive installation. That will be our target.
What's going on with these like
All fighters
pulsy
drop
crystals?
weapons and prepare to engage on passage.
Those are the mines.
For the sake of peace.
So what are the yellow things? Are they
installation must
waypoints?
fall
Yeah.
I mean,
at all costs.
The guide through the passageway, I guess.
which they left the lights on.
Or the
Yes.
scouts laid these out beforehand, I guess. Destroy the experimental battleships. Oh, I might get some more battleship kills.
Yeah. Will these count though? If these alien
should do.
battleship
Here, von Klaus.
Ugh.
I'm picking up another passage on the far side of the interior. We must use this passage as our means of escape.
all those sort of
We cannot survive a head-on fight.
squid things.
Yes, that's what the alien ships look like.
The right-hand battleships are keeping us away from the installation. We can't get a good shot.
So, where do the aliens go?
Station must fall. Those nomad
If they're just
must
like
not be
transparent squid machines.
Well, the aliens are also transparent squids, so you know. They just hang out inside.
It's not one of those the aliens are the ships type deals.
All fighters, hit the installation with everything you have.
This act will not go unpunished.
Hard to tell if you even damaging it apart from the health bar.
Yeah. I mean, nothing really has, like, physical damage apart from when whole bits fall off, I guess.
My wing has been destroyed.
We're doing alright.
I'm just going to hang out at the back of this shipyard, casually shooting this thing.
You know, doing the mission.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly there.
Did I get it? I can't tell.
Oop. Something went white.
Oh yeah, I think I probably did.
No time left. We've got to get out of
Am I?
here. We've done everything we can.
Oh, I got one.
Best hope now is to warn Kusari of this fleet.
We've done everything we can. We could get all of them if we
Yeah.
hang around here.
Botsler, just go and tell your compatriots
Botsler.
what you've seen and what awaits them.
Just because your attack wing got blown up doesn't mean we have to leave.
But we're gonna.
Pussies.
You forget how badass we are.
You forget that I can just sit here and hide behind them while firing torpedoes.
They can't find me back here.
It's very dramatic.
Yeah, that's a bit overly dramatic. Like, oh no, we don't feel.
Goodbye, old friend.
I mean, judging by all those explosions, I assume he suicided somehow.
And made a really big bang and got them all.
Yeah.
I mean, the game has a slight problem where like that guy, like, you can't carry that much drama about someone we don't care about.
Way out, Trent.
And also go back to regular talking conversation immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
No! Oh, here's the jump hole.
Like, was Botsler Mustachio Man?
No, I don't think so.
So he's just a random wing.
Part of the wings.
No. I mean, he wasn't too fussed about the rest of his guys dying. Cloaky ship.
Target the battleship. This is Akira. Trent.
What is it? A Rhineland battleship? It's freaking massive. Did it just uncloak right next to you?
Yeah, it sure did.
And Hacker has
wait.
turned up.
Oh, the battleship Osiris. Where is that? Where am I looking? Might be in the right direction. Oh, there it is. Oh, right, yeah, the Order have a battleship, I remember.
Oh, right.
Are we going to dock with it while it's being obliterated?
With the
Hopefully.
terrorist battleship.
This doesn't make a huge amount of sense.
And now we're in New York, by the way.
What?
Somehow.
Is that where the jump hole went?
Isn't it?
Junie, you're here. How did you...
We had to move the operation, the artifacts, the research, everything. Quintain and Sinclair are conferring with Aurelian now.
Aurelian?
Yes, Trent. This is his flagship. And this must be...
Herr von Clausen! Takara, you are here at last. Do you have the plans?
I do, thanks to Mr. Trent. My compliments, Takara. He is a fine addition to your group. Thank you again.
You make a fine
It's like
addition.
another fine addition. I'm a freelancer.
A lot of us are.
He's back.
Welcome aboard the Osiris.
Yeah.
Fine piece of hardware from the Liberty Naval Labs.
This is a Liberty...
Return of the King.
It was. It's an advanced prototype they never had the chance to use. The Order commandeered her right out from under their noses.
Oh, right, so it's going to fall apart at any time.
ship without getting caught.
I do, Mr. Trent. My name is Gaspar Aurelian.
Who's this guy?
Welcome to the Osiris.
Oh, okay.
And to the Order.
Who's this guy? Wait a second, and then he'll tell you.
Wait a second and find out.
Brilliant.
He's not Samuel L. Jackson.
For their deepest, darkest. I was their top agent until I discovered the Nomads had taken over my CO. They wanted me too, but I managed to escape aboard this ship.
No, it's Lawrence Fishburne. Don't be racist.
I could about the Nomads and
You sure?
I surrounded
I was only joking. I'm joking.
like you two to help rid us of the infestation.
You mean the Nomads?
Apparently that happens though. Samuel L. Jackson gets confused.
Human beings for some time now,
and
controlling them.
there's a video of him having a go at someone for doing that.
I mean, they are fairly different.
One that no human had ever set.
Yeah, I think they're pretty different.
Unfortunately, when they penetrated its crust, the inhabitants
Is it because does Samuel like walk around with tiny little sunglasses that sit just on his nose, and they think he was in the Matrix?
Nez or whatever.
That's why the Chancellor started this war in the colonies.
So when we're sufficiently
You'd think he'd be more often confused with Morgan Freeman.
So the Chancellor is a host body for the Nomads too?
Isn't it?
No. The moment he opens his mouth.
It's me. I have a briefing to it.
Yeah. Trying to think of the kind of roles they play.
Don't worry, Trent. No need to salute.
What's happening here?
More of the same.
Now we're in Texas,
Sir,
by the way.
We've just gotten word that President Jacob
Travel is happening.
alive. I need you and Colonel Trent for a mission at once. Are you ready for this?
Wait, the Nomad we like sort of suicide bombed.
No.
No. Oh no, who's President Jacobi then?
The President of Liberty.
Of Liberty. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, so
he's now been locked up, of course, because she's not infested by aliens yet, basically.
Right. So she was on the ship right at the start, right? That the Germans.
No, that was the German Chancellor.
That was the German Chancellor. I'm so confused. Like, so where was Jacobi, and where did she get?
Jacobi's the President of Liberty, the woman who we've seen a couple of times in news reports, mainly, saying, we're going to meet with them. We're going to do diplomacy, but then they never actually get round to doing diplomacy.
Get all the heads of state into one place so they can easily be blown up together.
Okay.
Taken over by aliens.
Okay, yeah.
Although somehow that never happened either.
So we haven't like seen her.
I don't think we've seen her.
I don't think so.
In person, certainly.
Or even in ship.
That'd be cool if you were flying around with the president
Group of LSF members
in her little ship.
and have been monitoring the president since her abduction. She's being held in the Alaska system.
So now the Nomads have her.
So it seems.
what's her status?
Unknown, but I want you to find out. Rescue or terminate. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. You are to hook up with the leader of these LSF operatives, a man named Walker.
Marcus Walker? He's alive?
Oh shit, he's back as well.
We both do.
Then good luck.
Lord Hakata.
I wanted to come and say goodbye myself.
You're leaving?
Something for Aurelian. I will see you again.
Goodbye.
Come on, Trent. It's time to rescue the president.
Back in business.
Trent's got a man crush.
That was a longing. Yeah.
Oh, it's goodbye. Oh.
I like how I'm talking to no one here. Let me see about buying this order ship. I say to nobody at all. You'll notice it costs basically nothing because it's just you're part of the order now, so you get this ship basically for free.
Oh, sweet.
Is it good?
It is slightly better than the one you currently fly.
Handy.
I get one more turret and some armor.
Wait, they're still charging us $1,000 for it. Oh.
I mean, it's practically free.
That's the thanks we get.
Well, I've got to get a Class 6 turret. Fill in that one gap. Or I get an Order Heavy Fighter Shield, which is exactly the same as the one I have, but it costs way less. So I can make an extra $8,000 by selling off this one.
Brilliant. So we'll sell them. So basically, the process of them giving us this ship has just cost them $7,000.
Essentially, yes. Or we can buy some fancy weapons like Death's Hand or Reaper or Death's Hand 2. Are they actually better than the guns I have? Who knows? 8743. Nope, they're kind of worse. Well, no, they fire faster. I wish this game just gave you DPS. It'd be so much more useful.
Yeah.
I can put on a death hand turret. There you go. Fill up that last slot.
Death's Hand Turret. That's just a funny name. Death's Hand Turret. It's like a little turret that's on the hand of death.
Order thrusters.
You know, Death says hello and comes by and be like, "It's your time," and it's like, "Okay, take me," and he just holds up his hand and this little gun turret shoots death at you. It's my hand turret.
Oh, that thruster's so deluxe.
Whoops, no, that was the wrong one.
I hope it's gold.
Buy those back.
Loaded into cargo hold.
29.
The guns all got slightly damaged, but I took hell damage.
Repair complete.
Okay, good.
Slightly funny number of shieldy things you can hold there. 29.
I guess it doesn't matter since you use like random numbers depending on how much shield you're repairing.
Yeah. I guess they were pressed for space in this thing. And just like, we can't quite make 30.
Let's go. Colonel Zane.
Jump hole.
You can bring Jacoby back alive. Do you know how important she will be for the Order in the days ahead?
Yes, sir.
This is as far as the Osiris can take you. The jump hole to the New York Badlands is in the debris field a short distance from here. You will meet Walker at Buffalo, inside the Badlands. Aurelian out.
Yeah, there's King still flying his shitty light fighter.
Our engine is quite vibrant.
Red.
I'd started to fear the worst.
Me too. I can't wait to hear his story.
After he helped us escape from Manhattan, I'm sure the entire Liberty Navy was after him. There's the
And
jump
this
hole
does
now.
appear to be a forward-facing turret. I was just checking to see that.
Were they looking forward to seeing Tobias again? Did King see Tobias?
I don't think he did.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to seeing that guy I've never met.
That's not who they were talking about.
Are they not talking about Who are they talking about?
They were talking about Walker.
Oh, right. Well, that makes more sense. Your engine loses its bloom in the jump hole.
And in the Badlands, apparently.
Oh, yeah. It's real dark here. Got your shields getting heaven.
It's fine.
So I guess the Liberty Navy upgraded in all this time.
Yeah. No longer are they shitty level 1 guns.
They still sound like level 1 guns though.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, that's the most, like, 80s lasery sound you could come up with. Pew, 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 pew. With their little pew pew guns, and then you come along going, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I would question what team I was fighting for if that, you know, if that happened. Pew, 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 blah, blah, blah.
Yes. How is this guy still alive?
Sorry, Jeremy. You almost got away with it.
Hard luck, Jeremy. Hard luck.
Reminds me of simpler times.
Where the hell is this waiting? Oh, there it is.
Tough break, Jeremy. in weird vertical rock formation land.
Yes, seriously.
Vertirocks.
Shape is the base. Is it also going to be vertical?
Buffalo.
It's going to be another sort of random lump of round rock, isn't it?
Colonel Zane, we've been expecting you. Captain Walker is waiting for you inside.
Thank you. Trent,
Not
lead
that
up first.
It's fine.
Pick up some ammo and equipment. I have a feeling we'll need it to get through this one.
Oh, it is vertical.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Please
Not a round bit of rock.
Just a big jagged spike. The docking. Ugh.
I mean, that dock hole is basically its entire length there. Like, where's the actual docking bay?
Trent, flying for the order. Giving up freelancing for a real cause?
I thought I was dead.
The only one worth fighting for now. I hear you've got a line on
Thumbs
the president.
up.
Indeed we do, but we'll have to hurry.
Come on,
Walker,
let's get to work.
Texas Ranger.
Woo-hoo.
Everyone was very enthusiastic there. What sort of bar you got here? Oh, yep. Liberty's space station bar.
Oh, yeah.
With that Rob Dugan beat.
And some silver.
Gotta deal some drugs before you get out of here.
Yep.
My work's not done until I've dealt my drugs. Or taken all my drugs.
Freelancer Zeta 3-9. This is Buffalo. Everything's go for launch. Good journey.
That really seems like an unnecessary stop.
Just received
Yeah.
a message from Aurelian with new orders.
Buffalo, Buffalo, Buffalo,
Everybody
Buffalo,
ready?
Buffalo, 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 Buffalo.
Join my attack group on the far side of the Badlands. I'm sorry that
I guess-
I can't come with you now.
I guess they were literally just giving you a moment's pause to save, I suppose.
Understood. We'll see you at the rendezvous.
I guess. It could save in space.
I mean, it could, but it's not gonna.
There's a jump hole nearby that'll get us very
It's
close
just
to our
flying to holes.
What's the target?
A new specialized satellite that the Navy deployed recently.
I mean, there's a jump hole that gets us to every target.
Ships.
It's always a jump hole, like,
If we take out the
exactly
satellite,
like
Aurelian
5 clicks away from
can operate
every
in this system without
station.
being detected. We're coming up on the jump hole. Trent, after you.
Is it phase aligned?
In-system jump hole. Nice. Not
Oh,
even
I
leaving
see.
the system.
New York to New York. I think this might be the only one that does that.
Really? Oh, cool.
Because there's no reason to have those otherwise, apart from the
No.
story.
Just for shortcuts for story missions.
The satellite installation is very close.
Back in regular looking
Moving
space.
coordinates to you now. Take the lead, Trent.
Oh. You can see weapon platforms on the scanner.
Yep. Might be torpedo time.
The satellite. I'm not detecting any ships. Could be a trap.
Joni, I'm
Could
reading
be a
multiple weapons
trap.
platforms directly next to the satellite.
Confirmed. Let's take this thing out quickly.
Torpedoes time.
We've got Navy fighters on an intercept course. We have to stop these
Whoa,
guys.
big spinny things. Spinny.
Nope.
No, the Navy's turned up.
Actually, I think they have the alien weapons. Those purple shots.
Mm.
Cool.
Also, I can't even fucking see any of them. It's really problematic when I'm trying to shoot.
But how have they got the alien weapons already? Can it just use the Rhinelanders who have the alien ships?
It's because they've infiltrated all the governments now.
Right.
Who knows?
Well, we've been running away from everyone. Aliens got busy.
Yeah, basically. Now I use all my shield weapons already. It's kind of bad. some shield batteries. Oh, I got 2.
Oh. I got nothing. Do you think it spawns more when you're in trouble?
Probably not. I think it's probably just pure random chance. Alright, I didn't even drop anything.
Destroy the spinny thing.
With my torpedoes.
Very slowly.
Well, the satellite guide.
Let's proceed to the rendezvous. We've lost enough time here.
Yeah, these weapon platforms aren't going to follow us.
What do you know about Alaska? It's not on any of the star charts. All I've ever
Although we are going to have to fly right past.
The only thing I know for sure is that the Navy has a jump gate at the heart of Zone 21. It leads to Alaska. Everything else is rumor or speculation.
I've always heard that the Navy is constructing a secret fleet there. I guess we'll see with our own eyes soon.
Oh, yes.
Walker,
It's Zone 21. It's not Area 51.
Acknowledged. We're already at the rendezvous point.
Perfect. It's good to be flying with you again, Walker.
Look at these incredibly conspicuous cruisers just hanging out.
Right, yeah.
The democracy we once served is now a bloodthirsty military dictatorship. My crew and I were forced to leave the central systems. We've been prowling the independent worlds, destroying Rhineland supply depots. A strange life for a career Navy officer.
These are strange times.
True. Follow me.
I walk into Zone 21. Maybe actually follow this time, because I can't really take that much damage.
This is getting serious now, isn't it?
Yes. A lot of detailing this way.
Towards the end of the game.
Is there another pause before the end of the game? Because now might be the time.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. We're going into the secret installation. I mean, we've already done one secret installation this video.
Yes, that's true. Fly in, shoot one ship, and then run away.
Yeah.
This one might very well be similar. I get the feeling you do dock with the order battleship again before the end. So.
All units, power up weapons.
Protect the jump gate at all cost.
Heck, jump. Wait. They're going to blow up their own jump gate, is what we're saying.
King, engage the hostiles.
Suppose that's a desperate move.
Yeah, I guess.
Holy... What kind of weapons are they carrying?
That's fine. There's like a billion. There's a billion jump holes around anyway, so.
Not to Alaska.
Not to Alaska.
It's a secret system.
But it's not that secret if there's a massive jump gate to it.
Well, it's a military jump gate, though. It's not like a civilian jump gate.
Charles.
Although I bet it's labelled as police owned, like all of them.
Potentially. Look at it. See, Julie just said, like, what kind of weapons are they using? And these guys are using the shitty weapons. So
Yeah.
there's a couple.
Oh yeah, no, there's a little bit of purple happening. She secretly loves a weapon tech. She's one of those. Oh, you should look at the purple on that. Oh, you're out of batteries again.
Yeah, I know.
All prototypes destroyed. More hostiles incoming.
Pew!
Nice job, everyone. Watch my back while I run Aurelian's path
On
to
a
its
whip
gate.
platform.
Hurry. We're barely holding on here.
No, it's not owned by anyone. New York to Alaska is not police.
They just left it hanging about in space. Matt Nelson.
I'll just be a distraction. You guys shoot.
I mean, there's a lot of pretty lines flying about the screen now. Oh, those pansy lasers really do nothing to you.
Yeah.
Got it. The gate's unlocked. Trent, King, go ahead. My people will follow you in.
Oh, this is going to be risky.
I mean,
Talk as so close to it as possible.
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Boosh. Wow.
I'm not sure I'm feeling the. I mean, that was one of the bigger fights, but I need more escalation in my
The
fights.
jump gate behind us.
Roger. Moving out. Don't fire on anything.
Hey, what was in this? What are these little particles?
Well, now we're in the alien organism system. This is why Alaska was a secret, because it's full of aliens.
System. We have to take the same way back out. I don't have an easy answer, King. It doesn't matter until we get Jacoby.
I wonder if that shows up on the map.
Ooh, sinister looking light path.
Oh, no, it's not registered as like an asteroid field you could peg.
No, just the whole thing is. The whole thing is badness.
But there is like, I don't know if it's. I think there's other systems that have this same effect. There's like patches of that you can mine to actually pick up alien organisms.
It's almost as if all the guards are asleep.
Or dead. We don't have any choice.
Or aliens.
Yeah.
Ready your sidearms. I'll dock first. Trent, you're next. Then King.
Just
Oh my
ran
god.
right into it.
Julie went first.
Dock.
Except not really.
She's like, I'll go first, and you're like, nope.
Oh, it's time for square gun. Get ready for square gun. And then I guess we can stop this episode since we've just docked on the station.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good place. It's probably a hefty chunk of story to
It
go.
doesn't immediately force us to take off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, he's got 2 square guns. Dual wielding.
Oh, wow. He's turned into Lara Croft.
Madam President, I'm glad to see you're awake.
Reed. What's the meaning of this? Ah!
I'm sorry about your shoulder. We tried to dress it as well as we could. He requested that you be taken unharmed.
Who? Reed, you traitorous snake. Who requested?
What's the president so sexy?
Glad to see these fools didn't damage you too badly, my dear. But time is short. I want
Chancellor,
few minutes to
is he the one that was supposed to have died?
a seed, as it were.
No, that was a lower tier of German Chancellor.
A Chancellorette.
It might not be the Chancellor, I forget. It was so long ago.
Just some kind of diplomat.
Yeah.
Any idea where they're keeping the president?
Let's find
Yoink.
out, shall we?
How about that room he just walked out of?
Rest until I see you pay for this.
I understand your anger, Madam
He's just gonna use his alien eyes and open his mouth, and the scream of 1,000 souls will alert them to their presence.
Other possibilities, as you will.
But he's not gonna do the. Oh no, okay, he's not gonna do the Spider-Man kiss.
No, well, kind of.
Oh, I'd forgotten that was a thing.
Pew pew pew. Oh, no, your meat shield.
Oh, and the shock face.
Is that the Chancellor?
Just shoot!
I'll just put this away.
All dual wielding and sideways. You sound like a gangster.
Man, I mean, that's a real dangerous approach to take when you're shooting something right in front of the president there, and you just go,
Yeah,
full on.
that was a bit like. Well, I guess they are lasers. Maybe you don't get bullets penetration with lasers.
Full on side cock.
An engraved invitation?
Look, I didn't.
You were just gonna let that
thing attack the president?
I'm sorry, I haven't gotten
Wait.
used to killing political figures.
The tongue is alive.
Trent, did he look like a human being to you?
I'm telling you,
Watch out!
Ah, the squid.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
Or whatever it is. Triffid.
The badass president.
Okay, it's
I
going
thought
to
she had a
force us
fair
to adopt.
midriff there, but she doesn't. It's just like a sash.
It is going to force us to adopt, but it would make a save, or I could just quickly save in space. So,
We can save in space, can we? Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was a dramatic ending. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Let me just actually go and save.
She looks a little bit. She reminds me a little bit of the girl from Blade Runner.
It would have saved. Yes, flee from prison. We're good.
She does not seem very presidential, but there you go.
Now we're going to have a dramatic end of episode music.
Oh my gosh. Credits.
250,000 credits.
That's the bounty on my head. Well, that's how much we have, isn't it?
Yes.
You could kill me for all of my money. That's how that works. And thank you for watching this drama-filled episode. There's some amount of drama on happysalad.net. I don't know. The existence of the podcast is a bit dramatic sometimes. You won't know that. That's all behind-the-scenes action. There's a Twitter there, and there's a Facebook page where the absence of drama is also felt. I don't know. What's the most dramatic other video we've got? Maybe Dr. Drago, I guess. That was quite dramatic. Dr. Drago's Mad Cat Chase. That's my shout out for the week. That's it. I think everyone's shocked into a dramatic silence.
Well, if you're looking for drama, there's Dr. Drago, or there's this video series on Freelancer.
Dun, 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 dun. Or maybe Deus Ex.
Or maybe Deus Ex. Deus Ex shall return.
Dun dun dun. Alrighty. Wrapping it up. Thank you. And goodbye. Dun, 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 dun,
Goodbye.
dun, 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 dun. Yes, that was a nice clean yawn.